drowsy, lazy afternoons of everybody at work in offices. In the air, you feel the impending rush for commuter frenzy. As soon as they'll be charging en masse from Market, Samson buildings on foot and in buses and all well-dressed through working men's Frisco walk-up truck drivers, and even the poor grimy marked 3rd Street of lost bums, even hobos. So hopeless and long left east, and meetings of responsibility and trial. Now all they do is stand there spitting in the broken glass, sometimes 50 in one afternoon against one wall at 3rd and Howard. And here's all these Millbrae and San Carlo neat necktie producers and commuters of America and steel civilization rushing by with San Francisco Chronicles and Groom call bulletins. Not even enough time to be disdainful. They gotta catch 130, 132, 134, 136, all the way up to 146 to the time of evening supper at homes of the railroaders. When high in the sky, the magic star right above the falling hotshot freight train. It's all in California. It's all a sea. I swim out in afternoons of sun-hot meditation in my jeans with head on handkerchief on brakeman's lantern, or if not working, on book. I look up at blue sky of perfect lost purity and feel the warp of wood of old America beneath me. I have insane conversation with weirdos in second-story windows above. And everything is pouring in. The switching moves of boxcars in that little alley, which is so much like the alleys of Lowell. And I hear far off in the sense of coming night that engine calling our mountains. And it was that beautiful cut of clouds I could always see above the little empty alley. Puffs floating by from Oakland, or the Gate of Marion to the north of San Jose south. The clarity of Cal, break your heart. It was a fantastic drowsing drum hum, rum bum afternoon, and nothing to do. Old Frisco with end-of-land sadness. The people, the alley full of trucks and cars and businesses nearby. And nobody knew or far from cared who I was in my life. 3,500 miles of birds opened up, and at last belonged to me in great America. And now it's night in 3rd Street. The keen little neons, and also yellow bulb lights of impossible to believe flocks. The dark ruined shadows moving across torn yellow shades like a degenerate China with no money. The cats in Andy's alley. The flock comes on, moans, rolls. The street is loaded with darkness. Blue skies with stars hanging high over old hotel rooftops, and motors of hotels blowing out dust of interior. The grime inside the word mouth falling out tooth by tooth. The reading room tip-top, big clock and creep chair, the slant board, and old faces looking up over rimless spectacles bought in some West Virginia or Florida or Liverpool, England pawn shop long before I was born. Across rains! And come to the end of the land sadness, end of the world gladness. All your San Franciscos will have to fall eventually and burn again. But I'm walking, and one night a bum fell in the hole of the construction job where they're tearing the sewer by day. The husky, Pacific and electric used and torn jeans and work there. Often I think of going up to something like, say, blonde ones with wild hair and torn shirts and say, you ought to apply for the railroad. It's much easier to work. You don't stand around in the street all day. You get much more pay. But this bum, he fell in the hole. He saw his foot stick out. British MG, also driven by some eccentric, once backed into that hole. So I came home from a long afternoon and looked from Hollister out of San Jose, miles away across verdurous fields of prune and juice joy. And here this British MG backed and legs up, wheels up, and bums and cops standing around outside the coffee shop. It was the way he fenced it, due to the fact he had no money and nowhere to go, and know his father was dead, and know his mother was dead, and know his sister was dead. All his whereabouts was dead. But then that time I used to lay in my room on a long Saturday afternoon with my fifth of Tokay, no cheating. And just under the sheets, laugh to hear the crazy music. Mama, you treat your daughter mean. Mama, Papa, don't you come in here, I'll kill you, etc. Getting high by myself in room glooms. About that time, I come crawling out of my warm sack and hit the street. And I see the railroad ain't gonna call me till 5 a.m. Sunday morning, probably, for a local out of Bay Shore. In fact, always for a local out of Bay Shore. And I go to the whale bar of all the wild bars in the world. The one and only Fern and Howard. And there I go inside, drink with the madmen. If I get drunk, I get. The girl came up to me there one night. I was there without buckles and said, "You want to play with me tonight, Jim?" I didn't think I had enough money. And I told this to Charlie Lowe, who laughed and said, "How do you know she wanted money? You always take the chance that she might be out for love or just out for love. You know what I mean? Don't be a sucker, man." She was a good-looking doll. She said, "How'd you like to ooh you cool with me, Mom?" And I stood there like a jerk.